So how do you get out of overwhelm? How do you get away from that thing of, I don't know where to start and I don't know what to do and I've got no idea, there's just way too much on and I just can't figure it all out? Well, what I would say is get it out of your head to start with. Our conscious mind just can't track all of those things, so we need to find a way that we can start to track it. The way I like to do it is with post-it notes. Post-it notes and generally a whiteboard, because post-it notes stick to whiteboards quite well, but you can do this on a desk, on a table, whatever, it doesn't matter where you do it. And so I like to just go, right, what is everything that is currently going around in my head? And for each item that's in my head, I write it on a post-it note. And so I write it on a post-it note, I stick it on that whiteboard. What else is in my head? Write it on a post-it note, stick it on a whiteboard. Now, I tell you what, doing this with clients, I did end up with a whiteboard that was pretty much covered. No wonder this poor woman was in overwhelm. But really interesting things start to happen once you get this information out of your head. You can start looking at it and you can start doing things with it. And that's where the real power comes in with it. So you can look at it, I remember one person who was moving. So changing jobs, changing city, moving pets, getting a house ready for market, buying a new house, selling a car, buying a car. These were some of the things that were in her head. But once everything was out, she was able to start grouping it, able to start categorizing it. Okay, these are things with work, these are things with the house, these are the things with the move, these are things once we get here. And she was able to kind of not only group it, but put it into some kind of a timeline so she could figure out exactly what needed to happen and when, and really start to develop a plan. Some things a little less obvious than that, but when it's out of your head, you can look at it, you can decide, what is it that needs my attention right now? Which one do I want to start with? Which one can I do absolutely nothing about right now? And start to actually choose where to put your attention and how. So I really recommend it. Get those ideas out of your head and put them onto post-it notes.